What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this, man. Swamp versus Rum Nitty just went down. Swamp versus Rum Nitty just went down, man. And JC and Head Ice is not going on. We got the voting taking place right now, man. Let me just say, this is a highly debatable battle, but thanks to me, being who I am, I'm just gonna give y'all the real of how I saw this battle. So in this battle, a lot of people had Swamp basically probably not standing a chance up against Rum Nitty at the a slight win he just had over Shotgun Should. So when I'm watching this battle, man, I'm just going to say this. Swamp started out in the first round, and in the first round, man, Swamp was solid. It was nice, man. You know what I'm saying? I gave Swamp 14 points in the first round. Rum Nitty come on with the first. He started out slow, and when Rum Nitty started out slow, but he started to get it a little bit. Swamp was better than Rum Nitty to me in that first round, so I got Swamp winning this first round. 14 to Rum Nitty 12. Then going into the second round, Swamp choked in the second round, so Rum Nitty just had to get through his material. Clearly won the second round with Rum Nitty. Going into the third round, Swamp had a phenomenal third round. He was going crazy to bounce back after the choke. I gave it to Swamp. I got Swamp winning this battle 2-1. First and third round, I got Swamp winning this battle. I don't know what the judges are going to say, but I got Swamp winning this battle, man. So we got Quest McCody and Polo, and both of them picked Swamp. I believe Swamp should walk out with this battle, but sometimes the judges don't like to let the pressure be on them, so they'll throw it to people and let the judges go. But I got Swamp winning this battle, man, and this is an upset for me. Now, I don't know what the judges have yet to say, but I clearly got Swamp winning this battle. Not clearly. That first round is highly debatable, but I just thought Swamp did a little bit more to pull it out. So I got Swamp with the first and third. With that being said, man, Rum Nitty lost. Rum Nitty lost. Rum Nitty got ejected too after Geechee Gotti. So wow, both other defending champions have gone. Yeah, everybody giving Swamp the first and third, just like, man. Yeah. John, just say who won, man. He probably throw it to Rum Nitty on some sympathy stuff. Watch. Yeah. He gave it to Swamp too. Swamp won unanimously. Everybody had him first and third. Just like me. That's how I call it. First and third, Swamp. Swamp win this battle. Congratulations to Swamp. Wow. Geechee Gotti, Rum Nitty been put out of the tournament. Geechee Gotti, Rum Nitty put out of this tournament. I could just see, that means Fonz and Swamp is rapping against each other in 2 weeks. Swamp and Fonz will be facing off against each other in the following round. That's going to be crazy. Okay. So Fonz, it seemed like Fonz and Swamp is going to be going up against each other 2 weeks from now, man. So that should be interesting to see. Can't wait to see that go down, man. Swamp defy the odds and eliminate Rum Nitty. It was a unanimous decision. All 4 judges chose Rum Nitty chose Swamp with the first and third round. I definitely agree with I think Rum Nitty for the most part may have beat himself to some degree. And let me tell you why. Too much dancing, too much. It is a such thing in a 2-minute battle. In a 2-minute battle, here's the thing that hurt Rum Nitty. In a 2-minute battle, there is a such thing of too much performance. Too much performance. And sometimes he get over theatric. But you are on a 2-minute round. You're doing 2-minute rounds. He dancing around the whole stage, every bar. And no, man, just bark away. That's why I believe Fonz is going to be victorious in this tournament. I don't see nobody, the way this tournament is set up, only 2-minute rounds, I don't see nobody beating Fonz when he's punching like this. He like on a drill. And every line he hitting, and every line Fonz saying is literally landing. Nothing but impactful bars. So again, if you tallying up the points, you can't go wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Scholar said JC can beat Fonz for sure. I don't doubt that. I don't doubt JC can beat Fonz, but the only advantage I would give over Fonz is that Fonz is a rapid puncher. And every time he punching hard. JC got build-ups, then they land. So if you're taking a 2-minute battle and Fonz is punching away, and his punches is landing every time hard, his wordplay is crazy, his metaphors is crazy. So you got JC who doing build-ups and then hitting. I don't know, man. I just see Fonz just being more victorious over JC if they faced up against each other as a result of how he just punched back to back to back. Now, let's talk about this Swamp and Rum Nitty thing. I believe Rum Nitty definitely beat himself in this battle. Too much theatrics, man, to the point where you only got 2 minutes. Man, just bark away. You got to lock the money in, man. You have to lock the money in and assure the money. It's too many things that can happen in battle rap for you to play games on that stage. You don't know if the judge is going to be fair. You don't know if you're going to choke and slip up. You don't know if they're going to play games with the time. You just don't know. You don't know if your opponent going to be smoking and probably outroach you for that 2 weeks. So you can't play games. If you're going to be in a competition for the money, listen, man, you got to act like, look, you either there for the money or you not. If I'm there for $100,000, especially when most of them battle rappers ain't even made $10,000 yet a battle. Now you were selected to compete for the $100,000. Listen, man, I'm not finna play no games. Every bar count. In 2 minutes, I'm trying to get as much material in as I can to the point where it's effective and it hit hard, that it's appreciated to give me the win. I'm just seeing too many people not understanding what's at stake in a $100,000 tournament battle. Rum Nitty doing too much theatrics when he should have just been barking away on Swamp. Not build up, punch. No, not in the 2-minute round. In the 2-minute round, you just got to go. You should be drilling. That's why I see people like Fonz and B-Dots, Evs and DNAs, they'll be effective in tournaments like this. They will be effective in tournaments like this. But we just seeing where, I don't know, man. It just ain't looking right. If y'all want to talk about it, you know what I'm saying? Here's the inbox right here. If you want to come up and talk about it, you can come up and talk about it right here with your boy Battle Truth. Click the link right there if you want to come up and talk about it. Hold on a second. It's crazy. Let me just do something right quick. Okay, yeah, you want to come up and talk about it, you can just click the link right there. But I'm pretty sure that loss to Rum Nitty, that right there, that took a lot of people by surprise. I'm pretty sure a lot of people was not expecting for Swamp to pull that win out. If I'm a gambling man, I definitely don't have Swamp beating Rum Nitty. Not that Swamp ain't good enough to beat Rum Nitty, but the fact that the rules that's at play in this tournament do not really fit Swamp so much over Rum Nitty. You know, Swamp is from down south. He got that southern accent, so he have to build up. Swamp got to build up. So being in a 2-minute battle where you got a timekeeper and you going up against punchers, for the most part, you don't supposed to come out of that. You don't supposed to come out of that. And this is what we just seen take place right here when it came to Swamp and Rum Nitty. This is what we just saw right here. That I believe Rum Nitty lost because he was too theatrical and wasn't directly just barking away at Swamp to assure the victory, man. What's going on, King?
What up, boss man?
Hold on once.
Yeah, I agree with you 1,000%. I feel like he was definitely doing too much. Even in the first round, he was rapping with the water bottle in his hand.
He started out real slow. Rum Nitty started out real slow.
Yeah, Swamp was in Swamp first round. Swamp was like the alien getting big headed, which I agree. And it means it was like he too confident. He was too confident.
Right. I'm pretty. Yeah, he is. Cause I mean, the good and bad to that is, when you coming in a tournament, you want to be confident that you're going to pull it out. But at the same time, you can't be so confident that you underestimate the people who you competing against. So I can see that. Go ahead, bro. I can see that.
But yeah, so yeah, Swamp came out hungry. That's the Swamp. That Swamp right there. That's the Swamp that what made people like him. When Swamp, I feel like Swamp to an extent, like when he battled KCJ, I don't mean to go that far back. He was big headed too, and she just put him back to earth, brought him back to earth. So I feel like that was one of them bringing him back to earth moments. Yeah, but he definitely did. I think it would have been a 3-0 if he ain't stumbled.
He ain't been right since the KCJ thing, and that hurt him bad. Taking that KCJ battle hurt him real bad, man. At one time, he was the rising star. He's supposed to be what Easy the Block Captain is right now, because that's how they had him in position. And that KCJ battle hurt him bad. That he's still trying to get out of it. Yeah, he still ain't been able to get up out of that. You know what I'm saying? And maybe a tournament like this can put him back to where he at. Even though he still got a lot of supporters and a lot of people rock with him, but he been fighting an uphill battle ever since. And a victory like this over Rum Nitty says a lot. And it evens the playing field to some degree, where we have both of the champions who have basically predicted, most people predicted Geechee and Rum to do it all over again, and both of them been eliminated. What you think about that?
Yeah, it's just one of those. It's one of those showing that battle rap is more than you can't. I don't know. Like I don't want to say they was using the same recipe, but yeah, you got to sometimes add different things to your recipe, because Rum Nitty was always the same Rum Nitty. That was almost like the Rum Nitty, like when you go back to him versus Reed Dollars. Reed Dollars won that battle because of the same situation. Like Rum Nitty went in there overconfident and spitting them bars where people was like they was decent, but people was just like they wasn't like out of this worldly how you making it seem. Like it was just I don't know.
I see what you're saying, but let's just be honest. See, this is another thing too, that again, I don't understand how people not understanding the rules of the game. This is the URL. So you're going up against the best battle rappers that the United States has to offer on the URL. So you know you could lose anytime. You could lose anytime if a person just come with it. You could just lose. So I don't see, if you again been selected to compete for 100,000, I don't see how you play games like that. Just like Truth O today. I was very disappointed in him. You can't eliminate Geechee Gotti, then to
And then come with
lose
that.
to Sheed Happens. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And
Yeah.
then not only that, like this was your time to shine. You have to build on that momentum. And I think that loss to Sheed Happens just really, really hurt that build on that momentum, and it just put him back. In order for you to receive the reward that come with beating Geechee Gotti, you got to at least make it to the championship. And you got rid of the top dude, so you can't lose to the top dude. I mean, you can't beat the top dude, then lose to a guy who people ain't even given a chance to win the tournament. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. And another thing is when they say like all he was doing, like Swamp ain't really had no rum Nitty flips. That's all he was doing was the same page. Yeah, page. Over this page. It's just like, bruh. We done heard. I don't know. It was too. You know what I'm saying? Not $100,000 worth.
I think he being too theatric. He too theatric. Like you dancing around. You. I mean, ain't nothing really wrong with that if it's not in a time setting. You are in a 2-minute time setting.
You know you losing.
Right,
you know you losing
like
when you do stuff like that.
Yeah, like what are you doing? Like every bar is a dance around, a long pause, a break. No, bro, you only got 2 minutes. Look, that's why I really believe if Fonz don't choke, Fonz should pull this tournament out like he did last time. I'm trying to tell you.
What's funny, I agree with I don't like to agree with people at the end of the day. I like to be different, but I agree just because go to Fonz versus the first round. Him versus Pravesta, whatever how you say her name.
What's her name?
I don't know. Pravesta or something. I don't know. Whatever. Prestavia.
Yeah, Prestavia.
There you go. But just that when he did all that, you know what I'm saying, like preacher stuff. It was good, but it wasn't super amazing to me personally. But when he came in this battle, he literally was like none of that preacher stuff. He came straight to it. I don't think nobody can beat that. Like
what I like about Fonz is his wordplay is crazy. His punchlines hit hard.
Yeah,
he don't be having real dry. If you listen to what he said, that man punchlines be hitting hard. And I like his aggression and stage presence he used with. Like he remind me of a better Av. He's just a better Av with better.
I like how he touched his head. When he touched his head, like I'm here to bless him. I'm like,
oh yeah. He was going crazy.
Or what he said that sick individual line. I'm like, this dude is.
That's what I'm saying. His wordplay crazy when he was like, something to pastor, like something to passed over disaster, like making good. He
man.
Yeah,
he was going in.
Yeah, man, I like listening to him because I know you're going to get something. You know how like in battle rap for the most part, a lot of times battle rappers tend to recycle like the same words and things like that. You know, they just say it in different ways. When he be rapping, you always got something different that he gonna say, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
can you agree with me on this? I think Sick had a lot of them lines that you're talking about that a lot of people already said. Like it was just like I mean, he was good, but he had a lot of them lines where I felt like a lot of people
said it already. It's light, like Sick, real Sick at one time used to be real. I mean, he basically took the attention of the battle rap community because he had solid lines. Like he didn't really have drive-bys. Now you listening to him as of lately, that stuff been light. Look, if Stumbles would have got through his rounds, he would done.
Stumbles would have won that, yeah.
Stumbles material was way better than Real Six material. You know what I'm saying? He just kept stumbling through his rounds. Other than that, Real Sick would have been done. And that's the same thing that happened this time when Real Sick was rapping. That stuff was light. Those bars was light, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, you ain't even really saying nothing. That's light. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
And he ended up losing. Now, were you surprised at what Swamp did to Rum Nitty? Were you surprised? Honestly.
Did it surprise you?
Yeah. Did it surprise you?
Honestly, I say yeah and no. Because if I'm being honest, I was actually rooting for Swamp in the first place. Just because, I don't know, I was going for the underdogs this battle. But it did shock me how much he won by, but it didn't necessarily shock me that he won. Because honestly, I was rooting for him. So that'd be a lot.
Okay. But if you was a gambling man, would you have put money that Swamp was gonna beat Rum Nitty? Honestly,
it depends on how much I'm betting on him.
It don't matter. $20.
I wouldn't bet the land on him.
$20.
I'll probably have a side bet that Nitty go win. I'll be slick. Like I'll put my money on Swamp, but I have a side bet that Nitty go win. Like I'll be trying to
break even, just to hear the outcome of the battle.
Say that again.
To break even, just to have
just to be slick. You know what I'm saying? That's me being slick, honestly.
I definitely was surprised. A lot of other people were surprised because I'm pretty sure people was not expecting for Swamp to beat Rum Nitty. The people who I'm expecting to beat Rum Nitty is JC.
If I'm being honest, I was more shocked that she be true folk. That's being honest. I like she too. I like
that's why.
You said, after beating Geechee Gotti, I was more shocked about that.
Yeah, but what I'm saying about the Rum Nitty thing and the Swamp thing is this: as a gambling man, I wouldn't have bet that Swamp was going to beat Rum Nitty. I wouldn't at all. I would have been expecting for somebody to at least compete with Rum Nitty as far as like the people that's on this roster, the JCs, the Fonzes, you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Those are the ones who I'm thinking going to take out Rum Nitty. In fact, I said that in the last blog before this one. I could see Fonz and Rum Nitty, you know what I'm saying? Literally, you know.
I think, yeah. Who do you now? Let me ask you a question. I'm sorry to cut you off. Who do you think would have won between Fonz and Rum Nitty? But Fonz rapping the way he rapping, I would have won with Fonz.
I would have went with Fonz too, because again, with Rum Nitty, not taking nothing from Rum Nitty, phenomenal rapper. I think you just have to know your surroundings and know the game that you're playing. You're in a 2-minute battle. You can't play no game, man. You just got to bark away for 2 minutes straight. For 2 minutes straight. And that's why, again, I like Fonz. Fonz be going crazy. Fonz 2 minutes, he be going crazy.
Crazy.
You get what I'm saying? And it be like non-stop. Brother, cut your sink down.
My bad.
You got a volume on your sink?
I ain't gonna lie, I was in the kitchen. I had these hot links on. I was trying to put them.
You got some what on? You got some what on?
Some bratwurst.
You got them what? On a stove?
On the stove, yeah.
You boiling them?
Nah. I'm frying them, bro.
You frying them?
Yeah.
You frying bratwurst?
Like I'm pan cooking them? I'm cooking them how they supposed to be cooked, bro.
No, you definitely not cooking them how they supposed to be cooked. You cooking them on the stove.
Oh my God. Let's get back to the battle.
You either grill them, or you bake them in the oven.
No, you put them on the skillet. What you talking about? You ain't never put them in the skillet. You cook them on both sides, and then you add water to it to make it. Then you simmer them. You ain't never cooked like that.
That sounds like a food shortage. You got a food shortage out there, sir?
Oh my God! If you smelt this kitchen, you wouldn't be saying that, though, bro.
Right.
I'm gonna let that slide.
That's the problem. You cooking them wrong, though, bro. You supposed to cook them in the oven. You can put them in the oven. You bake them in the oven, or you put them on the grill. You frying bratwurst like
you probably
chicken.
They say roasting session.
Hey, you frying your bratwurst like chicken?
What'd you say?
You frying your bratwurst like chicken?
No, I'm not, bro. I put him in a skillet.
Right, you putting them in the skillet and frying them.
You ain't never had a Parker House. A Parker House.
That's not a bratwurst though. The way that you
But that's not.
explain.
It's all. Yeah, nah, I'm done. You right. You right. I ain't finna do that though.
What's going on, Mr. Lewis?
What's going on, Truth?
None. How you feeling, brother?
Man, I'm doing all right. Appreciate you letting me on.
No doubt, no doubt. What's on your mind, man?
Man, I'm close to saying that was one of the best swamps we ever seen. Would you agree? Even with the
absolutely not. Absolutely not.
It wasn't better than Swamp versus
Absolutely not.
What's his name?
I didn't like Your Honor.
Yeah, it ain't like Swamp and Your Honor.
It wasn't better than Swamp and Twerk to me.
Hold on, hear me out though. I'm not saying the best, one of the best, especially lately.
Yeah, I agree with you. Then I'm sorry.
Consistently throughout all 3 rounds. Yes, he had to stumble, and I'm gonna
right. You said all 3 rounds. I'm like, huh? Okay, go ahead.
No, I did. I felt like he did well all 3 rounds, and he said things to Rum that we haven't heard before. Like a few people have mentioned that Rum was pretty, you know what I'm saying, heavy with the page flips, page.
Right.
It's just certain levels to this, man. I didn't watch the million battles, so these simple name flips only can be so entertaining after a while.
On the real.
So
you got especially for 100K.
So do you believe Rum have to be more creative with what he doing now, seeing that he been doing this for a while? Do you think he need to upgrade his style?
I say just compare him to what's his name that just battled real sick? I'm sorry for the name.
Fonz.
Yeah, just compare him to that. Fonz name flips was not just like name flips. They was like creative, like the sick individual. That was just crazy. Just a bunch of the bars that Fonz had. They was super creative.
Yeah,
even though they was name flips, saying all this, he wasn't just doing name flips. He was name flipping everything about real sick.
Yeah, and it had more substance to it, rather
the raps,
than being,
his culture, all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah.
On the other hand, Rum Nitty was just page this and page that. I'll illuminate over page I'm just like, bro. I'm page the out.
I want to ask to see if y'all agree with something. I'm starting to see with Rum Nitty's flow, it seems like we conditioned to just react when we know the punch is gonna land. It seemed like he was getting. It seemed like
Twerk. He got the twerk factor.
Punches that was kind of light.
Yeah, but they were doing that to everybody though today.
But look, another thing about Rum Nitty. You, like I said, you know when you losing a battle when you doing certain things in a battle. It's almost and I hate to bring back old battles, and this ain't got nothing to do with Rum Nitty, but it was like K-Shine versus Chilla Jones. You knew K-Shine was losing because K-Shine was doing certain things that K-Shine wouldn't normally do. He was just like not being K-Shine. So you know he lost. Rum Nitty, on the other hand, in this battle, he was doing stuff like he was yelling at times like when he know like he was just trying to get that reaction, or even after Swamp got done rapping, he'll try to feed off of that energy, but they was still feeding off of Swamp energy. And then when Rum Nitty started rapping, they were just like, we heard this before. This ain't nothing new.
I'm sorry, brother. I'm laughing at tatted comments.
You is funny. He said, "Oh, right, Glizzy." I was about to say that, but I didn't want to say that. That's why you ain't got no friends, Tatted Teflon. You ain't got no friends, fam. The kids don't count.
That's my guy.
Disrespectful.
Hey, Truth, I got a question for you.
Go ahead, bro.
Do you think Swamp drinking that liquor affects his preparation?
Absolutely. I think anytime you're under the influence, it do that. You know, they said Calico, he would drink. He's so used to drinking liquor. You saw how he was holding that apple juice. This
Yeah,
man
he was
sitting up
funny on
here
that. He
sipping
was
apple
funny.
juice. He holding the cup like, bro, bro, why is you sipping the apple juice like a drink? Go on and drink that juice, boy.
He made up a story and everything. He was like, "Yeah, I went up there. I'm like, let me get some Hennessy."
that was apple juice though.
They was like, "No, here goes some
I
apple juice."
ain't gonna say it was apple juice because I don't know what it was, but it definitely wasn't on Henny. It was definitely real light. Real light. You could see like it was real light. You know what I'm saying?
That was like some Crown Royal.
No, it was too light to be that too, unless he just unless the ice watered it down, but it was light. It looked like it was juice.
Do y'all think Caffeine approached Calico and said, "Hey, bro, you got to cut it down this way"?
No. That wasn't it. Caffeine
You don't think
care.
so?
No, Caffeine don't care about that. It was the community getting on him about being drunk and stuff like that. He talked about that like, nah, they getting on me. I don't want to do that no more. You know.
And rightfully so. It's no reason that it's 2-minute rounds and you talking for 10 minutes. It just don't add up.
Yeah, that was that liquor. He definitely was on that juice that time. I'm like, dang, Calico, you still talking? Yeah, you know, most people who get that's how Anwar is. He get that drink up in him.
He don't know how to stop.
Give him a rocking chair. You'll be here for a minute.
Give him a rocking chair and a pipe.
He's gonna tell some stories.
He about to tell you the truth.
Yeah, he's gonna hear some long stories right there. So yeah, that was crazy.
You know, Smack White name ain't really white. He gonna tell you the truth.
Right. And that sucker was up there trying to talk about if Twerk was in the tournament. He would have had easy wins. I'm like,
I was just about to touch on that. I'm not interested in hearing Anwar say anything about that, man. Nah, man. Twerk still got to gain his trust back with me. That one little battle with Snake Eyes in the parking lot, that's cool, but you not in a position where you can just make us assume that you gonna kill whoever was in the tournament. Did he say real name Brandon because he was gonna get a rematch? That automatically meant that he was gonna go hard for 3 rounds. Knock it off.
With him and Swamp, right?
Knock it off. I got to see it before. I got to see it to believe it. True. With Twerk at this point, man.
Right.
Especially with dude managing them, but come on.
So what we doing now? Rum Nitty gone, Geechee Gotti gone. Who you looking at as being the favorites?
The favorite, I think, to me is Fonz, number 1. And number 2 probably be just Fonz. I say Fonz. You could get what's his name? She Happens. He a character, so like that character trait. Like I see him. It depending on who you go against Head Ice and JC. Who you think will win that? I got JC in no lie.
Oh no, man. It depends, man. Because again, JC got these things where JC, he good, but again, you can actually get him.
You can small fry JC to me.
No, sometimes JC have these long build-ups and then the bar hit. That could hurt him. It's a one that can hurt him. Like I said, if he going up against somebody like Fonz who do the same thing he do, but punch more quicker and accurate, like that.
JC going against JC or Head Ice going against She Happens though.
Oh, okay. Again, that could go either way. You know what I'm saying?
I don't see why URL didn't lead a stream on if JC was 15 minutes away.
As far as what?
If you had heard when the stream had ended, you could hear Beasley in the back saying JC is 15 minutes away. So I'm asking, if we had to wait almost 25 to 30 minutes in between battles anyway, why not leave the stream on for 15 minutes, let him get mic'd up, do what he got to do? I mean, it was a good event. I wouldn't mind leaving the stream on. I mean, I had the volume down anyway when Jay Black and Nunu was talking anyway, so it wasn't like it had killed me to leave it on until they started battling.
Yeah, I agree. And then right before it was going off, they was like, JC will be here in 15 minutes.
Right. So why not? Why not leave it on?
Like, we could have waited that 15 minutes, my boy. We waited long as hell for that one time.
Had to been at least 25 minutes. Had to been.
Man. But
But
yeah.
yeah, they gotta do what they gotta do.
Who you got winning between JC and Head Icer?
You know what? I liked Head Ice a lot versus Shuni. And I thought Shuni did pretty well too, but I don't know. I don't think Head Ice's style is going to continue to translate through this tournament. Like, it's cool. I even dug like what he said, the counter, the catch up, the turnover. Like, I like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like the biggest Head Ice supporter, but you know what I'm saying? If he do well, I'll definitely give him his props when it's due. And I thought he did well, but I think JC is going to have enough punches consistently throughout rounds that are going to hit a little faster than Head Ice, because I had to take back a lot of what Ice was saying and really like get in tune with what he was saying. Like our first watch, him, she, like in the building, you're not really going to catch everything they saying. It's impossible. I don't care who you are.
I could see Head like beating JC. Let me tell you,
I don't think Head Ice got 100K bars.
But let me see. But you don't gotta really have 100K bars. All he have to do is be good. And here's the thing about being a Head Ice, and I saw Mav Hopper do this one time. When Mav Hopper was going up against, who was he going up against? I think it was somebody on RBE. But the judges were scared of him. And all Mav Hopper had to do was be good and get through his rounds. And the judges were going to do the rest. And he literally had them vote for him when he actually lost that battle because they were scared of him. Same thing here with Head Ice. Because of how he respected is in the battle rap community, that all he had to do is be good, get through his rounds, and I guarantee you, he going to persuade some judges to pick him. Now, the only thing about it is, I don't know how URL going to do it, whether this going to be recorded privately or whether it's going to be did publicly where the fan vote count. But, you know, the fans don't care. They just going to let it be known, like, nah, he lost. But for them battle rappers who see him at events, you already see how they is. They don't be wanting to pick. Remember, look what just happened tonight, right? Look what just happened tonight. So Calico and John didn't want to say who won between Rum Nitty and Swamp, so they had to go to Question Cody and Polo first.
Yeah.
From there, it's like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. But look at this though. What if it's 2-2? How is that going? How is that going?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't know how that's gonna go. Maybe they may pick a fifth judge, you know what I'm saying, just for that battle. I don't know. But I could see Head Ike being good and then actually winning because of his influence. And that's one of the things that hurt JC too a lot. He don't have the believability.
Yeah. Right, for sure.
So
if not necessarily an angle, but if Head Ice could take the right approach and kind of little boy JC all throughout the battle, it's over.
Yeah, I definitely want to see how tall he is over JC.
Yeah, if he can take that approach.
Look how small Rum Nitty is. Rum Nitty's small.
And you got to remember how witty Ice is. Like, everybody can bring up the dance and stuff about JC, but Ice gonna do it in a way because Ice is known to be funny. Like,
dance for me.
Right, Ice gonna go crazy with that, and we not gonna feel like it's been overused because Ice is at least creative enough to do it his own little way.
So you leaning towards Ice over JC?
Like you said, if I was a betting man, I would go JC if my bread was on the line. But do I feel like Ice could definitely win? For sure. Ice is a vet. I don't think Ice is whack at all. Like I was saying earlier, Truth, I don't know if you stepped off. I liked what he was saying against Shuni a lot. Like, if you know what I'm saying? Like, I like how he writes it and puts it together. Now, it don't always hit. Like, if he was that against Av, sometimes that'll put you to sleep for 5 minutes. But in 2 minutes, if he can bundle it up right, I rock with Ice. So I could definitely see that.
Okay, no doubt. Yeah, I could see him actually beating JC though, keeping it real. I can see that. A lot of people didn't think he was gonna smoke Av as bad as he did, and he did. A lot of
Right.
people didn't think he was gonna do good against KShine the way he did, and he did. So I don't put nothing past him. I don't see nothing past him for the most part. You know what I'm saying? So I could see him. I could see him winning. I could see him beating JC, man. Real talk. So who y'all got winning the tournament now?
I got Fonzo.
I'm gonna go left, man. I'm noticing that.
So if four people left for the most part. So it's Swamp, it's 6 people left. So it's Swamp, Sheed Happen, Fonz,
and whoever
JC, Head Ice. So
yeah, it's whoever went between Head Ice and JC. That'll be the 4th person.
Okay, so what we doing?
And then Fonz got Swamp next. Fonz gonna destroy Swamp.
Just like we thought Rum Nitty was gonna destroy Swamp.
No, I ain't. Honestly, I didn't think Rum Nitty. I told you I was for the underdog. Honestly, and I felt like Swamp was gonna win that. I personally felt like that. So I just for real think.
King KP said this was the best event yet. No, this wasn't. This was like
as far as what?
This wasn't good like that.
It was 3 battles.
Because I didn't really like Real Sick like that. I didn't. I mean, Rum Nitty was okay. Swamp was nice. I wasn't nothing to go crazy over to me. And I forgot who rapped first.
True Foe and
True Foe and that was okay. So I don't give what you mean by this was the best event yet, brother. What you mean by that? Yeah, I don't get it.
I think she could be a sleeper. I think the judges really like how he's rapping. I think they like how he's performing. He's saying different things.
I see daylight influence all over Sheed.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what he reminds me of every time I look at him. Like,
absolutely,
he got daylight aura. Like.
But I enjoy those pins though, Truth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I that's what I like. It's been so many battles. How long have we been following this community? You know what I'm saying? We get battles every few weeks, every few months. Is here today, gone tomorrow. So when cats can really put that pin together and say different things and create it like that, and I ain't saying like she did some, you know what I mean, top pinsman or anything like that, but just in the sense of, okay, 2 weeks ago we had him against None. Like, all right, yeah, None is hot, but it's just like a level of writing to me that's just, it's a difference. And that's what I pay attention to, and in the performance as well. But you know what I'm saying, even like a JC, sometimes like these pins get pushed to a point where it's just different. All that performance and then basic name flips is cool after a while, but it's like I said, how many times we done seen that? How many times we done heard that? Or how many times can you flip page to the point where it's not even almost relevant to Swamp at this point?
Right.
You just talking about pages in a notebook. You know what I'm saying? Like, this don't even apply to that man.
Right.
And it is still fire, nonetheless. It's not horribly written. Like, it's fire material, but in the sense of like, all right, in 2 weeks later, we gonna have to come back and hear y'all again. And this for 100K. We all dedicating 4 or 5 hours sitting around watching this. Like you said, these is not 100K worth of raps. So when these pins can get really down, that's why I said I think she might be a sleeper. Not saying that you know what I'm saying, that's what I'm pulling for, because I actually think Fonz can win, because I think his style caters best to this.
Yeah,
that's who I would go with. But yeah, I really feel like these judges, who I don't agree with, but that's a whole nother conversation, that I don't even agree with, none of them should be up there. And that's not from a perspective of, you know what I'm saying, disliking them. Like, put it like this, and I'm not trying to talk you out of death. If I'm rapping for 100K,
you're doing a good job at it.
I don't want the judges sitting up there smoking a blunt. And it ain't nothing against no weed. I want y'all locked in. I don't want you on your phone. Even if you taking notes, I want you to watch everything I'm doing. I don't want you to be drinking. I want you to be smoking, turning your head. I want you to be locked in, or not even here with us. But like I said, that's a whole nother point. So it's gonna come down to exactly what these judges is feeling, because you see a lot of people felt None got robbed.
Suge said
like
he got
felt
robbed. Do you believe Suge got robbed?
No.
do I believe Suge got robbed against
Yeah.
Swamp?
Yeah.
No, I don't, because as I'm watching it and I'm scoring the mental points in my head, Suge was cooking. Suge was cooking, but it just felt like Swamp edged him. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody were to say they felt like Suge won, no problem. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problems with that. But as I was just kind of scoring it, yeah, it seemed like Swamp was just a tiny bit above with the lyrics, the performance, and I don't know. It's something about Suge, like, I don't know. It seemed like it's just one little thing that's just like he's got one little piece off that it just would take him over the top, especially in a format like this. You know what I'm saying? Where it's 2 minutes that caters to what he does, but it just I don't know. Maybe y'all could tell me, or maybe I'm off. Maybe I'm hating. I don't know.
So not only that, Old Red believed he got robbed too. Did he get robbed by JC?
Heck, no.
O-Red
JC won that battle.
O-Red got robbed by his vocal cords, bro. Like, and I'm not trying to clown him, but it makes his battles like unenjoyable when it gets to the second and third round when he losing his voice, because then I got to try to like piece what he's saying together, or his vocal production ain't the same. So O-Red will start out fire, he'll be super energetic, but like towards the end, he'll start to like slow out and he'll start to lose his voice, and he'll start to looking for cough drops, and I'll be like, yo, you losing
Jersey.
So
right.
let me ask you this question pertaining to the Remy Ma Chrome card, where you have Miss Hustle headlining against Vixen. Who you got in that battle?
Aren't they cool?
Well, you know, battle. The thing about females when it comes to battle rap, they switch. Now, guys who cool with each other, when they battle each other, they keep it cool no matter what. Girls, they switch on each other, man. You know, they emotional, man. They be wanting that spotlight, man. So all friendship go out the window. So who you got winning in that battle?
I take Vixen just because she on a roll right now, and not even to say just because she on a roll, but I do feel like she could put the material together and the performance together that's going to be a little better than Miss Hustle. Like, I don't know, maybe y'all can remind me, like, and not to clown her because I like Miss Hustle a lot, but just off the top of my head, the most recent battle of hers I can remember was that whole disaster with Coffee, and then past that, I can't even really remember.
That's the most recent battle you remember of hers?
I mean, yeah, because I mean, we watched so many. If you could just tell me off top, then
you don't remember her just battling Couture on Chrome.
Now I'm gonna keep it real with you. I didn't like that camera setting. I didn't like that stage. I didn't watch none of the battles. I'm gonna keep it real.
You didn't watch her at all against Couture?
No, I didn't watch any of that card. I didn't like the mics. I didn't like the setup. I mean, I'll get around to it if I can, but when it dropped, like them battles wasn't nothing I was going crazy. Yo, salute to Remy Ma, what she doing, but when I clicked on them, I ain't care for the look of it. I wasn't feeling it. Did she go off? You tell me. Like, did she do her thing?
She got off. She did good. Hold on. Hello.
Yeah.
Y'all waiting for me? I was on the other phone, you know. All my headsets are connected to different devices, you know. So
I got Vixen.
You got Vixen. I see somebody right here says somebody said Hustle right here. Raph already says Hustle. Then I got another Hustle right here. Miss Hustle 100. I mean, I think it's gonna be a good matchup, man. Because they both got energy, they both got stage presence, they both got performance, it's gonna be good. I just think Vixen may punch a little more than Hustle. Hustle got the thing where she'll rap and stop, breathe and stop, breathe and stop. Vixen got the thing where she could just rapidly go. And I just think that, like I said, it's like they both can do the same thing. So it could go either way. But if I am to edge somebody, I may just slightly edge Vixen just because Hustle, she stop a lot and tend to respond off crowd reaction a lot. And I just think Vixen just may do a little bit more.
Do you think this is a highly anticipated battle?
I think it would have been if it wasn't on Chrome.
Yeah, me too. I think they should have. I think that this battle could be. I don't want to say as big as.
Hold on, I don't mean to cut you off. I think this the thing that hurt. This is what hurt Remy Ma, and I heard somebody say it. I think it might have been Piper Boy. It may have been Piper Boy. The thing about Remy, she's not. When it comes to her battle rap league, she's not engaged with battle rap media that's needed to give it the push. You know what I'm saying? To have us talking about, like you just said, you think this is a highly anticipated battle. Like nobody really talking about it. You know what I'm saying?
Not only is it not being talked about, if we're gonna talk about watching it for the purpose of, you know, two superstars, for sure, you know, I'm gonna tune in, but they friends, you know what I'm saying? They are gonna share bars, they're gonna tell each other what they saying.
No, they're gonna come at each other though. You know, them they more personal.
Right. I'm not saying it's gonna be a soft battle where they being nice to each other. Of course, they're gonna bark, they're gonna say what they want, but you and I and the viewers know that there's no real tension behind this. They cool, it's for a bag, it's a nice look. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some hot bars for sure. It's not gonna be not worth watching. We all gonna watch it, but it's a different energy when we know the chicks really don't like each other. Not to say I want to fight, but it's just a little different.
Okay.
Like this will probably be a battle I catch when I catch.
Okay. What's going on, Rio? Well, he ain't said nothing. Okay, let's get back there. So, do you have a problem with J2 representing the men? Do you have a problem? Do you have a problem with J2 representing the men versus the women versus the guys?
Truth, he don't represent himself that way. So
okay, right. So do you have a problem? The card is called ladies and gentlemen.
Look,
do you have a problem? Do you have a problem with him representing you as a man in that battle?
Yeah, I can't do that. Yeah, I do. I'm gonna answer your question straight up.
No, you don't.
I'm not with that soft stuff. Is that? He said no, I don't. What?
No, you don't, bro.
Well, then you speak on it then.
Not at all.
You happy about it? You happy about it? You loving it? You psyched up?
Do
you lit for the fact that J2 is on the girls' squad?
Not at all,
bro. My premise was I really don't care what J2 identify himself with or what league he go to, because I probably seen one J2 battle, and that was the March Madness or the Midnight Madness against dude who I don't even know.
So who you
I
got?
Care less about J2, huh?
Who you got? Who he going up against? Prestavia?
See, like, this is the Remy card? Like, I don't.
Yeah, who he going up against?
Chrome
I don't
23.
keep up with the Remy card.
Chrome 23.
So, do you got J2? do you got him over Prestavia?
No, I got Prestavia. Brooklyn.
Oh, because of that.
Yep, just because of that.
Who would he have to battle for you to choose to go with him for a win?
Who you know who I want to see him battle though on some real stuff?
Verb.
I want to see him battle Stampede.
No,
that's the only
Verb.
person I want to
see him battle. No damn Verb.
I said Stampede.
No, Rio said Verb.
Oh man, I don't want to see Verb battle nobody.
Man, I'm trying to tell you. I just actually released a blog today. talking about Verb should just be a grind time rapper. Let's just be honest. That's the only league he can go over to that them white people let him rap.
Yeah,
They let him rap over there. They not gonna let him rap on the URL. He get to saying that trap. He be like, see, Smack, there it go. There it go, Smack. You ain't gonna say nothing? You ain't gonna. No, I'm not gonna say nothing. It ain't hot. How you gonna tell me to get mad at the people because they bore you because it ain't hot? No. He be like, see, Smack, every time. Then he be killing me he be crying. Ooh, he be crying on those faces.
And ain't nobody calling him Cocaine VZ but Lush One and Smack.
Right. The man already admitted in his career he never sold a pack or was never in the trap house. So you want us to call you Cocaine VZ because you snort coke? Like, what's wrong with these brothers, man? Like,
all these multiple personalities, but the bars remain the same. You done been the island guy, vegan Verb.
No, he actually changed up his style, and it's just not working. I hate that style. Ooh, I hate that style. I can't stand it.
It's that lyrical miracle stuff he be trying to do.
Oh, I can't stand that style. Why do he think that's hot? Why do he think that fire? Then he had, I guess, a so-called good battle with Password on GTX. He like, see, I just did good over there. See, they accept me over there, but it's shame your own kind won't accept you. Yeah, because we know what's hot or not. They ain't gonna boo you on King of the Dot. They ain't gonna boo you on no King of the Dot, man.
They just happy to see you.
No, they know that your talent is on the same level as everybody else on that damn card, so they used to it. Oh, you do that over here on the URL, you gotta step it up a little bit, bro.
He did have a better performance in his past battle than he did.
Man, that stuff sound the same. I heard that.
It was still better though. I'm not no Verb fan. I'm just saying that.
Same. Well, I was. Same stuff. Same stuff. I wasn't proud of it at all. That stuff didn't mean nothing. I'm like, I hate that new style. I hate it. I hate it with a passion.
He too prideful to change his style. He too prideful.
He prideful at the same time. You know the thing about him being prideful? He prideful and losing at the same time. Usually people who prideful be winning. He prideful and losing. Like, you prideful, but you don't see that that's not helping you. Like, I don't get it. Like, I really don't get it, man. I don't get it at all. I'm just keeping 100. I just don't get it, bro. I just don't get it. I don't get it.
Surf posted on Twitter yesterday that he was gonna go against JC, but JC in the tournament, he don't want to go against Verb because he don't know whether he want to smack him or battle him.
I don't want to see no Surfing Bird, man. I do not want to see no Surfing Bird. Surf need to go up against Vixen like he was supposed to and didn't do. That's what I want.
And then that was his last. But Vixen got that Chrome 23 battle. So he was saying that
I
Verb.
want to see Vixen.
Yeah, that was gonna be fire.
He ducked that smoke because you saw how Rock got it. You see how she gave it to Rock. She went crazy. She gave it to Rock, so you know Surf was gonna get it. Surf was definitely gonna get it. Why do he believe he better than Rock? I'd be like, Surf, man, go sit down somewhere, man. If you notice him, he always be trying to make it seem as though the battles he taking, like when Twerk did good against Rock, then he gonna say, "Nah, I don't like how you did, my little brother. I gotta kill you now."
He always undermined Rock so that he could get a. But he did the same thing with the Loaded Hollows thing. Yeah, everybody.
Right, I'm like,
Hollows.
Look, and then remember when Danny Meyer just did, oh, see, now I gotta take you, Danny. I don't like.
Yeah, like you better know, man.
Bro, if you don't get out of here, brother, like
same thing gonna happen to you too.
Right, like what are you talking about, man? He talking about he the face of battle rap. Man, you not no face and win.
No, you're not.
Dude, like, I be smashing stuff, dude. You just won 3 battles for the first time in your whole career last year. Like, what are you talking about? And you had 3 light battles.
And none of them, I was just gonna say that, and none of them, your opponent, none of them dudes could get you more than 1 round in each battle.
Right, like, come on, man. Like,
out of all of them Calico probably won 1 round.
But
The
you
rest of
got you got beat by Cortez even before the snitching
Mhm.
came, even before the stealing bar came out. I had him losing to Cortez. I don't know what they talking about. I had him losing to Cortez. He definitely lost to
Cortez
Cortez.
was doing decent in that back, and the stuff he was saying, it was not giving him reactions for. I was
They
like, that's
they
kind
because they be wanting to force the win to Surf. If you listen to the third round, Cortez clearly smoked Surf in that third round.
for the people who
They be
paying
trying to
attention.
hate.
You know that Cortez won, but for Cortez haters, he was gonna have to smoke Surf for them to even, give him a
Yeah,
chance.
that's what them biased weak self gonna say on the thing. That clown gonna say, you've been acting conserved, so you didn't kill him. So it's like I got the game to win since you
See, I
didn't kill
told
him.
you that's what
You
they
can't,
do.
bro. These are battle rappers. First of all, 9 times out of 10, again, when you on the URL, you're going up against the best talent in the world. You shouldn't be smoking nobody. Nobody really shouldn't be getting 30 on the URL. And
Yep.
if you is getting 30, it should be a gentleman 30 because you still was good. But as far as like you just getting 30, that shouldn't happen on the URL when you're going up against the best in battle rap that battle rap has to offer. It just shouldn't happen like that. So for him to say such a statement like that, that was just so stupid to me. I'm like, I can't wait till he go to prison. Man, go to jail. Get up out of here. He raped all them girls, man. Go to jail. I can't wait. I can't wait. I wish I could fast forward time up to.
When his trial date, the 9th?
Well, his last plea deal is on the 9th. That's coming up. So, it's a final plea. So what he was trying to do was hold the courts up with paperwork and file a motion for more time. Well, all that is done now. They deny all his motions. So that's why his paper read final plea deal. It ain't no more paperwork. So either he accepted plea or get ready for trial, you're done. So he going to trial this month, no matter what. He going to trial this month, no matter what. So if he don't take the plea, he's going to trial this month, no matter what. So
What's his plea deal?
he got 6 felony rapes. So you tell me what the plea deal probably. I believe it's 20 or better. For real.
6?
Yeah, he got 6 felony rapes. And if you know the law, you can't go under the minimum or over the maximum. So that's how they determine that sometimes the plea, and depending on the severity of the case and the repeated offender thing. And bro, you raped 4 women, like literally 4 women. Which why I don't understand this battle rap community trying to put the hammer on Greedy, but ignoring the Chris story. Like that don't even make no
Oh, I saw
sense.
that live.
Bro, that's stupid. That just don't make no sense to me. You talking about, let's cancel him out. But here's a guy literally in the community that literally raped women, like literally raped them with pistols, threatened to
The
kill
funny part of
them.
it is that the people who do expose unbiased, it only comes after y'all have an issue with him. Like when Hustle exposed, she felt like she was exposing unbiased. She didn't really speak out on it until unbiased told her that she lost. So don't try to come out on
Right,
him when he say something that you don't like. Do it
right.
because it's the wrong thing.
Twerk too, he did the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, because I lost, you want to say I'm right. Yeah,
Y'all
but
all know the truth, but because he popular, y'all choose to turn y'all heads. But then you apply pressure on Greedy when Greedy situation just come up to a dude who a lame who not used to talking to females.
who
That's
being
all that
used,
really come out to.
who women were trying to use to get close to. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's
Yeah.
all that really come out to it.
He
But you
thought
got
they he
guys
thought they he thought they liked him because that's what. Come on now. Let's just be real.
Hey, what's up with Twerk? What's the word on Twerk? How long he supposed to be sitting down?
They just said he got 55 days left.
Oh, all right.
Damn.
That ain't nothing. 55.
Right, yeah.
You know how many people in prison wish they had 55 days left?
Yeah.
What did he go to prison for? That's what I'm trying. Did he have handguns or something?
He had that big 9.
Yeah, he got locked up. That's crazy.
Hey, so what y'all think about the upcoming card? Who they have? Who they announced so far?
For Gnome, they ain't even doing no
They didn't.
announcements. Yeah.
They didn't announce nobody.
No, I was looking forward to that. I thought they were
I
dropping
kept hearing them say something about an announcement. And I thought I may have just missed it.
ticket announcements. They ain't
Oh,
dropping no
stop.
ones. You know how they is when it comes to announcements. So you should be seeing one probably within